Aloha all, Paper Mario Guy here, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man X. This is episode number 7, and this is the final episode of the project where we are going to take on Big Bad Sigma himself. So let's do it. Alright, now this spot is probably one of the easiest spots to grind in the entire game, and it's a very convenient spot to grind considering how important it is to get extra stuff before you go into this battle. Now, when you first go in, you have full everything, full weapon energy, but you have, depending on, your situation, you may not have sub-tanks. Now, what will happen is, if you remember in Sting Chameleon stage, there was those woodpeckers, and they would shoot out these little green enemies. Well, they crawl out of these walls, these metal walls, and when you destroy them, they seem to drop a lot of weapon energy and a lot of, just energy in general. So it's a great spot to, grind. And the way that I grind is I use the fully powered up, rolling shield. That's just me, and so far I've gotten 2 lives, so that's pretty cool. But basically, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna cut to when I get 4 sub-tanks, so, yeah. Okay, so I'm back. I have 4 sub-tanks, I have 8 heart tanks, I have all the upgrades in the game, and I am ready to take on Mr. Sigma himself, Dr. Sigma, Admiral Sigma, whatever you want to call him. I am ready to take him on. I am Mega Man X. I am fully upgraded Mega Man X, and I'm ready for this. So let's just jump right up in here. Ooh, intimidating. Cloaks. Welcome! I see you managed to get here by yourself. Very impressive. I could destroy you, but I would not rob my pet of that pleasure. He knows how to deal with betrayers. Should you live, I will be waiting for you. Don't disappoint me, X. So, that was just me having a little bit of fun with voice acting. I'm not a very good voice actor, like, I don't have very many accents or anything like that, but I do quite like voice acting. I don't know. I've always, there's always been something about it. But, anyway, this is Sigma's pet. I don't know exactly his name, but he's very easy. He's weak to shotgun ice. He should be really no problem. He might give you some damage, but you should have 4 sub-tanks heading into this anyway, so. Excellent job, X! I see why Zero counted on you. You are almost as good as Hunter as I was. But the time of your destruction has arrived. You shall regret ever having defied me. So Sigma, see, now I talked, earlier in the LP, and even, a little bit more about, Zero being a badass, but I never even talked about Sigma. Sigma's just a whole new level of badass. But he's very, very easy and very predictable in this fight, which is a tad bit disappointing. But it's alright, because we don't want, overly difficult final bosses. I mean, his second form is hard enough. So, you kind of don't want to get hit like I am, because he does do quite a bit of damage. But if you happen to, don't sweat it, because like I said, this version of him is kind of easy. He's weak to electric spark. Just hug the wall, and you'll catch him in a pattern. Oh no! Alright, well, I got him. We're gonna have to use a sub-tank right away, though. But we defeated Sigma, but his head survived. He puts it on a giant dog with hands on the foreground of Majora's Mask. I don't even know. Obviously this game came out way before Majora's Mask and all that, but I just always thought it was funny that it looked so much like Majora's Mask. I don't know, maybe it's just me who thinks that. Oh no, you're not supposed to knock me down. But anyway, this is a very difficult final boss, especially if you don't know how to fight it. Really the only thing that hurts him is a fully charged X-Buster shot and the rolling shield, which is his weakness. Now, his 2 main methods of attacking are his fire breath, which you just saw, and he also does an electrical shock like that, which really devastates you. Both are somewhat easy to avoid, but can give you some problems. All you want to do is, make sure that you dash out of the way and stuff like that, and you should be fine. Honestly, the method of attack that I like to use is because I'm not very good at attacking on the actual hand and staying on the hand. I like to climb on the hands, jump off, shoot a rolling shield, and then run like bitch, basically, and then go from there. You don't want to get hit by the lightning bolts that the hands shoot out, and you just want to try to avoid getting hit as much as possible. That's really, that really goes without saying, but it's the best advice that I can honestly give. He's just that hard of a boss, and if you get brought up like that, take advantage of it, because it won't happen a lot. I'm actually doing a little bit better than I thought I was going to do, but try to dash in between. I still have 2 sub-tanks, so I think I'm good. And, oh no, that was a dumb mistake. Never do what I just did. If you miss out on an attack, or a chance to attack, that's just not ever a good sign. Try to keep full health. I think, honestly, one of the main things is try not to get intimidated. It's a very difficult boss. It's a very intimidating looking boss. But with enough patience and, making sure that you don't make, certain stupid little mistakes, you should be good. No! It's not possible! I'm a Reploid! I can't be destroyed by you! Why, X? Why you done... Why you done this to us? Good job, Capcom. Without humans, my Reploid brothers could have ushered in a new age! So, a very dramatic ending. Very dramatic indeed. Mega Man X somehow just teleports to a cliff and watches as Sigma's fortress crumbles to the ground in a heap of destruction and rubble. But yeah, so... went by really quick, a lot quicker than I thought it was going to, but Mega Man X is, officially, over. And, I asked you guys in the last episode whether or not you would want to see Mega Man X2. Well, I decided on my own that I am going to be doing X2 after this, because this is a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be. I knew it was going to probably be under 10 parts, but I didn't expect 7 parts. So... basically, I am going to do X2 next time, and, depending on how long that takes me, I may or may not do X3, but I guarantee you, I'm giving you my promise right now that I'm not doing X4 or anything beyond there. I really like the X series. It's probably one of my favorite series of all time. I can play it over and over again, and every single time have fun, and the fact that the first 3 games, I enjoy all of them equally, definitely helps, keep the series fresh for me, because every time I play through, I can play a different selection, and it just, the replayability of the Mega Man games, I think, definitely are there, because just so much you can do, fighting in different orders, fighting without, 100%ing the game, fighting with just strict X-busters, trying to not get hit. There's just so much stuff that you can do with the X series, and Mega Man series in general, and especially, for me, X, and that's why I love it so much. But epic ending music, awesome, credits, and that dialogue there, for video games' sake, that was, kind of deep, why am I fighting for this? At least there was no voice acting, like Zero in X4 with the what am I fighting for. Very infamous, just awful. But, either way, we get this cool little, credit scene with X walking around, and, first time I ever saw this, definitely, got to me, because I was just like, this is one of the first games I've ever beaten, so... Definitely just one of those games, everybody has one, whether it just be because it was, from their childhood, or because they can relate to the game, or whatever. This is definitely one of them, and I'm glad to be doing it again. I'm glad that I finally think that I've done the game justice with a better project, and, yeah, I'm just happy with, everything that happened, so... Hopefully you enjoyed the project, and hopefully you'll enjoy X2, and if I possibly do X3, hopefully you'll enjoy that then. As far as future LPs past that, I have in mind, I have a list. I've been reworking it because of the 15-minute time limit, how it's changing everything, where I need to either rework games, eliminate games, add new ones into, voids, but that's besides the point. That's for a different day. If I make an update video sometime, in September, I'll probably address it, but... Sigma, 0, and X. Then he fully charges up, music stops, dashes, an epic pose for the win. It's just awesome. And you as Mega Man X, so... Awesome credits, and, just awesome game. So, now here's the actual credits. That was like the roll call, but this is the actual credits. And the thing about the credits that people need to keep in mind is that there's a little bonus at the end, which I'm going to be showing off. But yeah. So I don't really have much else to talk about. So basically I'm going to be saying just, thank you for watching the project. Thank you for subscribing and viewing and commenting and all that fun stuff that everybody else says. But make sure that you, continue to check out Caboose and stuff like that in the ventures that he does. I'm actually recording in advance, so I don't exactly know what he's doing, but know that he's doing Kirby 64 soon if he hasn't already started. And that's a swell game, and he's gonna probably do, a swell job with it, so look to that, and yeah. Thanks for playing, presented by Capcom. You have won a temporary victory, X. What you destroyed was only a temporary body. My spirit remains intact. In time I will find other bodies strong enough to do my bidding, and I will return. I shall see you soon, X. Very soon.